Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be planning the upcoming week in my Fauxbonichi, which I use as my social media planner. I have my layout all ready to go, including some very fancy toddler scribbles, and most of the stickers I'm going to be using over here to the side, and my extra sticker books, being the Simply Lovely and the colorful boxes with some tools over here to the side. I also really want to try and bring in some of these really pretty roses. I'm going to start by grabbing this checklist. I want to put it over here, but then I remembered I needed to put days of the weeks and actual dates, so I moved it to the middle. And then I went to grab another one, but then I realized it was probably better to start by covering up those uber fancy toddler scribbles first to see what needed to be covered up and how big of an area that was going to take up before I added anything else. So I'm going to use this really pretty bow box, and then I'm going to grab this really pretty floral box to kind of bring in our theme together, and the darker colors kind of going for like a roses and bows type of thing. And I'm going to add this really pretty bow right here. Next, I'm going to go grab one of these faux washi strips, one of these really long stickers to put at the top of the next page. And then I'm going to trim it down. I know a lot of ladies in their Fauxbonichis and Hobonichi weeks do like a weather tracker on this side of the page. I don't actually do that. I don't track the weather, so I just kind of leave this whole area nice and open for notes and to-do lists and all that good stuff, but it's just a personal preference. You can do whatever you like in yours. I'm going to grab these two full boxes and try to layer them together because I really wanted to use both of them because they're absolutely gorgeous. And now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to place them down. And then I'll start working on another little cluster to kind of balance everything out and bring everything together. I'm going to use these colorful boxes here. I'm trying to be strategic to not cover up any of the words and the quotes on these stickers. I'm going to grab a bow to kind of tie it all together. And I'm going to grab one of these extra checklists and put it down here, bringing in more of this darker pink color. And now I'm just trying to figure out what I want to put in this corner. I grabbed this little box, but then I decided not to use it, and I grabbed this bigger, darker pink bow and put up there. I'm kind of liking it. I end up changing that in just a little while. Now I'm going to go grab the smaller florals, these roses, but I got distracted by these banners, so I'm going to put one on my empty sticker sheet to see if I can incorporate that somewhere later. Grab these florals and start sticking them down and then trimming them to fit these boxes. If you really wanted to, I mean, you could leave these boxes open and have room for lists or habit trackers or anything you wanted, but I kind of just left them there to be purposely filled in to be decorative with something. So I'm just trimming up these roses, and I'm using the extra pieces to fill in the other boxes so none of the sticker goes to waste. If you want to see how I have my Fauxbonichi / half sheet happy notes set up and all that stuff, I have a video just for that. I will link it down below if you want to check it out. You totally can. If not, that's totally cool too. But this is my social media planner. I use it for Instagram, YouTube, and my Facebook group. I just write down my posts and then ideas I have, and like I'm trying to come up with a schedule for YouTube. So I usually write stuff like that in the notes area and everything like that. Again, I'm still placing flower stickers and trimming them up. Just trying to save all these little pieces that I trim off to include, so to make sure everything is nice and filled in. This was probably the longest part of this spread, was cutting these little roses down and trimming them and making sure all the little pieces were in the right place and all that good stuff. Now I'm just kind of looking around and see if anything else needs to be trimmed away. And then I will be done with the flowers anyway. I think it turned out really neat with the flowers down there at the bottom like that. So we're just kind of going with it. Now I'm going to try to incorporate that pretty little banner thing, that itty bitty little circular banner thing I found in the Simply Lovely sticker book. I want to try to incorporate it somewhere, but I'm not sure where. And so I'm just kind of, I stuck it down over here and just really liked it, so it stayed there. Now I actually really wanted to use one of these bigger banners too, so I ended up grabbing one after I decided I didn't want to use that small one. I'm going to lift the bow sticker up and that header sticker up and place it down right there. I was really worried I was going to rip that bow, but it eventually came up, so that was a relief. I didn't want to rip my page. I really don't like when stickers rip your page or anything like that. I did, however, rip this sticker a little bit, but it's still perfectly usable. This didn't go all the way to the side, but that's okay because I'm going to put that big bow sticker back up there, so it actually worked out just fine. I'm going to put my header back in place, and then I'm going to go grab something to make my date covers with. I'm going to use these little paint swatch stickers here in this really soft peachy pink color. I'm just going to start lining them all up the side here. They are just a little too big for these boxes, so I'm going to trim them down, but you can leave them however you like. And I did have enough, but as you just saw, I straight ripped that one right out of the book. So one of the days is just going to be extra special. So always save your little scrap stickers because they might come in handy. So I grabbed this little leftover piece from the faux washi at the top of the other page. And now I'm just going to go back and trim everything down and date it, and then I will be right back to show you guys the finished pages. Okay, so everything is trimmed down and ready to go. I'm pretty much all done. There's a closer look at both of the pages, and as always, there's a picture at the end. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.